Hello everyone and welcome to PendulumEdu guys. Good morning. I can see Akash, Aarti, Deepika, Anoop who've joined us right here. Welcome guys. Good morning. I hope you guys have been revising the words that we discuss with you every day. Also guys, do not forget that every month we give you this comprehensive list guys. This comprehensive list is for the month's vocabulary that we discuss with you throughout let's say for December 1 to December 31, whatever words we have covered, they are being shared in this comprehensive list on our site. And you where you check this list of daily words for these articles, then only you can find the comprehensive list also for all the months. Okay guys, so you have a set, comprehensive set for that. Okay, compiled one, so another benefit for you guys from PendulumEdu. Alright guys, so yeah, any doubts pertaining to the previous sessions that we have done, or anything pertaining to English, like you're open for that? If there are no doubts, then I believe that we can begin with the session for today. Like further we can go ahead. I guess yes, people are slowly and gradually joining us. All right. Okay guys, you can keep on apprising me with your doubts here on the chat box, but meanwhile I'll begin with the session. As you see guys right here, the article for today heads as Moribund Governance on Ghaziabad Disaster. When I say moribund governance, now governance is noun. We all know that this is the process of governing or presiding over a particular country or a state. Alright. Now moribund, why the governance here has been treated or has been termed as moribund? This is an adjective attached to governance, which means this word is explaining or is telling more about governance. How is governance? The governance is moribund. That means it is almost dying or almost waning, something that is declining. In Hindi there is a simple phrase we say, something that जो चीज़ मरती हुई दिख रही है या ख़त्म होती हुई नज़र आ रही है, that is moribund. Okay, so something that is almost dying, or it is completely declining, it is on the verge of decline, that is moribund. All right, so there are moribund I would say rules. Okay, there are moribund scenarios, there are moribund characteristics. So there can be anything that can be moribund. It has to be something that is in the declining phase, like a moribund business, or he's an owner of a moribund venture. So you can use this word in these many phrases. Alright guys, okay Rahul, Anoop, right, this is a new word. And I must also tell you that moribund is a word that you will definitely see in editorials every now and then. Wherever needed or required, you will see this word or synonyms of this word. Okay guys, alright, let's go ahead then. The Ghaziabad disaster underscores the need for regular audit of civic projects. Underscores the need for regular audit of civic projects. What does this mean? The underscore is a verb guys. First of all, we need to understand this. When I say underscores the need of, which means it emphasizes. Now this disaster that has taken place in Ghaziabad, it emphasizes, ये इस चीज़ पर जोर डालता है that we need a regular audit of civic projects, the projects that have been made, all of these civic, that is the engineered projects, or the maybe the buildings or some sort of bridges, all of that. There should be proper audit for that. There is this need, this is why they are emphasizing on it. Okay, किसी चीज़ पर जोर डालना, that is underscore. Okay guys, so there is a need to emphasize and audit these projects so that such disaster can be avoided. Oh, all right. This is understood. Second, this is the next word that we've just discussed, and this is also a word that we have discussed numerous times in the previous articles as well. Good morning, Amit. Good morning. All right. Moving ahead. The writer adds, even to those familiar with the anarchy. Anarchy is noun that means the governance or the government or the system of governance, wherein it is like arajakta. हिंदी में हम कहते हैं that there's governance by particular person or a rule that characterizes India's public spaces, the collapse of a newly built shelter. Now, with this anarchy, though people are well familiar with this in Ghaziabad of anarchy that these public spaces in India we're dealing with, the collapse of a new built shelter. Collapse. What is collapse, guys? What is collapse, guys? Quickly. Collapse, that is a verb used right here. It means to fall. Okay? गिरना या बिखर जाना, किसी चीज का बिखरना, that is collapse. So, what has collapsed? A newly built shelter in a crematorium in Muradnagar in UP's Ghaziabad district, killing at least 24 people, is a shock. A group attending a funeral sheltered from rain in the structure when its roof crumbled. Again, it broke. Crumble means, it's a verb, it means broke, टूटना. Yes, you are right, Rahul. Something हिंदी में बिल्कुल हम सही कहेंगे collapse, ढह जाना. Okay, that is collapse. Correct. Yes, this is indeed very sad. Now here they were there to take shelter, okay, in that structure, but amid that, in that process, meanwhile the roof crumbled. The deaths and injuries have left families distraught. What is distraught? It is an adjective, guys. Distraught is an adjective. Because of these deaths and injuries, the families were left distraught. They were very worried and anxious. I'm wiping off the screen and explaining it to you. Guys, distraught is an adjective and it means to be very worried or anxious. परेशान होना, हिंदी में हम इसको कह सकते हैं. Alright? So they were all worried and anxious about the family members. Since women are not part of funeral rites in crematoria, they came to know of the fate of the men much later. That is the destiny. Fate is destiny. So since the women were not there, they were all men, okay? And the women or the wives of these people, or maybe sisters or mothers or daughters, they came to know later about all of this. A token solatium has been announced by the UP government. Guys, solatium is the money given or the amount imparted or given as a as in compensation. Okay, so a token solatium has been announced by the UP government for the next of kin of the dead. Kin is the relative, kin of the dead, and relief measures for others. But the loss of breadwinners. Now when I say breadwinner, there is a book and there is a movie also, Breadwinner. This is an animated movie. If you wish, you can have a look at it. It's based in a late or I would say late or early 70s, and the picturization is all in Afghanistan and all these Muslim countries like UAE. You will majorly see in this movie. That is Breadwinner. It's a little girl and it's a entire story that revolves around her and her family. So you can have a look at the movie. You can better understand. Even that's in English, so it will help you a lot. Now, breadwinner means, it's a noun subject. It means a sole earner of the family. Sole earner of the family. कहते हैं ना, जो कमाने वाला व्यक्ति होता है फैमिली का, that person is the breadwinner. Okay, so the writer adds that okay, fine, the compensation given by the government, well off, this is something that will definitely help the people. But the loss of breadwinners, that is a sole earning member of the family, who were in low paying jobs, has left the family members destitute. Destitute, that means lonely. उनको अकेला कर दिया है, right? Because of the death of the person who was the only pillar of the family, you can say. Yes, yes, Rahul, that's great. Amit, that's correct. Worry, yes. Tutna, correct, correct. Uh, Definitely, guys. I would suggest that you guys can have a look at this. Okay. So, moving ahead, the writer further adds to this that the state has shown great alacrity in arresting four people. Alacrity is noun that means readiness. Hindi mein there's a word tatparta. So that means they were so quick. The state was so quick in arresting four people, including a junior engineer besides the contractor, citing culpable homicide. Culpable is an adjective which means blameable, or you can say blameworthy or guilty. ठीक है, जो इसके पीछे जिनका, like they were not, it wasn't intentional, but there was something wrong that they did, because of which the building, it came off, or it fell off so early, and like it fell off uncertainly. Homicide is killing of large number of people. I guess this comes in one word substitution. Killing of large number of people is homicide, okay? So this was a culpable homicide, and because of which the junior engineer and the contractor, they have been all arrested, causing hurt and endangering lives. There are indications that it may use the National Security Act against some of the accused. Such measures cannot produce consistent improvement to governance, but the Yogi Adityanath government's favored image is that of strong enforcement, which it has sought to demonstrate time and again by shooting down in encounters those with a criminal record. So guys, here the writer tells that there will be an action taken against them using National Security Act. Okay, is this understood by all of you? Like culpable, alacrity, why this has been given the name of culpable homicide? Yes, Rahul is saying yes. Okay, great, great then. So the writer says that there will be action taken against, and as the UP government, that is Yogi Adityanath's government, has always proved and has always proven that like time and again they have proven themselves, and the government itself has taken or made various varied decisions, and has also gone to this extreme attempt of encountering these people with the criminal record that people have, right? Okay guys, great. So it is well understood by all of you until here. Moving ahead, I'm going ahead then. That approach can do little to improve UP's standing. The Ghaziabad disaster is clearly the product of a system that lacks transparency and audits, and does not yield to quick fixes or measures meant to aid deterrence. Deterrence is avoidance. It is noun subject. It is avoidance. कहते हैं ना किसी चीज का नकारना. So the writer says that encounters and all of these violent acts against the criminals, it cannot be the only solution. It cannot be the solution for the problem. And the solution is that there should be regular checks, and there should be transparency in the processes or activities or decisions made, and there should be proper audit of such acts. Only then we can quickly fix these issues, and there can be deterrence, that can be avoidance to all of this. मतलब ये चीज़ें होना कम हो जाएगी और हम इनको avoid कर सकते हैं. Yes, Rahul, that's correct. Deterrence is avoidance. You can see that's rhyming. And as I told you guys, that any word that ends on CE, it is a noun subject. Guys, आपको part of speech का question पूछा जाता है, so beware. CE पर end होने वाला हर word और ION पर, it is a noun subject. Okay, guys? Is it fine until here? Okay. The writer adds that every year the monsoon extracts a penalty in the form of collapsed buildings in several states. Just over 3 years ago, several people died when a part of a bus stand caved in near Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. So there's another example cited of such an act that took place because of buildings collapsing. Okay, guys. Yes, Anoop, avoid is correct. Okay. So there's another example for the same situation given pertaining to something that happened in Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Further, the writer adds that appalled by the 41 deaths, appalled, that is shocked by. Appall is a verb. Okay. एक तरीके से अचंभित रह जाना. Okay. So appalled by 41 deaths in a building disaster at Bhiwandi, Maharashtra in September last year, the Bombay High Court framed questions for municipal authorities, including the basic premise, are those in authority completely helpless in preventing the collapse of structures and stopping the loss of life. So guys, here one more example. एक एग्जाम्पल जो हमको दिया गया वो कोयम्बटूर तमिलनाडु का दिया, एक एग्जाम्पल हमें महाराष्ट्र का दिया, और ये एग्जाम्पल महाराष्ट्र में इट इज़ ऑल्सो टेलिंग दैट the Bombay High Court, it came up framing questions for the municipal authorities because that is the only authority that we can question to, and that can basically come up with proper answers, and that can provide the proofs or the documentation and everything. So that was those authority completely helpless in preventing the collapse of structures and stopping the loss of life. Like, what made them happen this? Further, they add that the court also emphasized that citizens have a right to live in safe buildings and environment within the meaning of Article 21. So, यहाँ पर Article 21 के चलते every citizen has a right to live in a safe building and environment. Guys, current affair के perspective से एक और important question है ये, okay? गाइज प्लीज़ ध्यान रखिएगा, ये आर्टिकल 21 ये सिटीजन्स को क्या राइट देता है कि वो सेफ बिल्डिंग्स और एनवायरनमेंट में रहे. सो दिस कैन बी अ क्वेश्चन फॉर यू विद करंट अफेयर्स पर्सपेक्टिव. सो थोड़ा सा बीवेयर हो जाएंगे अगर पूछा जाता है. सो डेफिनेटली यू गाइज शुड नो दिस. ओके, हाँ मैम, ओके मैम, ओके, चलो ग्रेट, ठीक है. What happened in Ghaziabad is particularly deplorable. Deplorable? What is deplorable, guys? Adjective है deplorable भी. ये जो unacceptable है, जो भी गाजियाबाद में हुआ ये unacceptable है. आप ये योग्य नहीं है कि इसको माना जाए. याद रहेगा. ग्रेट राहुल. ओके अनु. तो ये डेप्लोरेबल है जो गाजियाबाद में अभी हुआ. एज द क्रिमेशन ग्राउंड इज एन एसेंशियल फैसिलिटी डेफिनेटली एंड एंटायरली विद इन द एम्बिट ऑफ पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज टू मेंटेन. एम्बिट दैट इज पावर और कंट्रोल, इनके कंट्रोल में है, पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज के कंट्रोल में है. ओके, तो भी ऐसी एसेंशियल फैसिलिटी की जगह पर ऐसा हो रहा है. देयर आर सजेशंस दैट द स्ट्रक्चर वाज पुअरली डिजाइन, lacking stability due to use of inferior materials. Guys, ये तो major problem है हमारी country में, use of inferior materials because of which the buildings collapse. Right? Deplorable अस्वीकार्य. Yes, correct राहुल. हिंदी में अस्वीकार्य. Very good. Thank you. अस्वीकार्य, अमान्य, जो कि acceptable नहीं है. नहीं अनूप, मतलब सब एम्बिट का मतलब सबके सामने नहीं, विद इन दी एम्बिट मतलब उनके कंट्रोल में, उनके हाथ में, उनकी एरिया में, उनके स्कोप में आता है. ठीक है, पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज के अंतर्गत आता है वो. सो वाइल द कॉन्ट्रैक्टर हैड सेवरल प्रोजेक्ट्स असाइंड टू हिम इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट. और फिर अब ये और भी कंसर्न की बात है बिकॉज द सेम कॉन्ट्रैक्टर हैज अदर प्रोजेक्ट्स टू हैंडल. These and other charges, including favoritism involving politicians, are best probed by an independent judicial member. Probed, investigated. प्रोब्ड मीन्स इन्वेस्टिगेटेड. तो एक जो इंडिपेंडेंट जुडिशियल मेंबर है या जो लॉ मेंबर है वो इसको बेस्ट अनबायस्ड तरीके से इसको इन्वेस्टिगेट कर सकता है. इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ अस? हियर लास्ट पैराग्राफ इज लेफ्ट गाइस. अनूप, अब एम्बिट का मतलब क्लियर हो गया आपको? यहाँ पर ये जो एम्बिट ऑफ पब्लिक अथॉरिटीज था. ओके, ऑल राइट, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. डेप्लोरेबल भी सम. अभी देखो सारे वर्ड्स यू गाइज हैव टू लाइक वेल अंडरस्टैंड बिकॉज नाउ टॉप 5 वर्ड्स विल कम. ओके, ऑल राइट. नाउ yes, okay Rahul, okay. Mr. Adityanath should realize that UP, a laggard on many development metrics, can transform itself only through rule of law and efficient implementation of public projects. What is a laggard, guys? Quickly tell me. What is a laggard? Laggard here has been used as a noun subject. Quickly, who can give me this meaning? That why UP, that in Uttar Pradesh, has been stated as a laggard of many development metrics. Tell me. Yes, Rahul. Quickly tell me why UP has been termed as a laggard here. Who can give me this meaning? I'm waiting. There's a simple word, guys. I can see here that if you guys know language, lazy, right? तो उसी से रिलेटेड है कि थोड़ा सा पीछे चल रहे हैं हम, स्लो, ग्रेजुअली. एग्जैक्टली राहुल, एग्जैक्टली, पिछड़ा, बिल्कुल. ये हिंदी का एग्जैक्ट वर्ड है. समथिंग दैट इज अ लेड बैक वन. So UP is definitely a laid back on many development metrics. Correct, Rahul? Great. Okay, backward, yes. Can transform itself only through rule of law and efficient implementation of public projects. If the public projects are well implemented, only then UP can grow. The horror of Muradnagar should impel his government. Should impel, that is, a verb means to force. It should force the government to act. It should उनको compel करे, impel करना चाहिए, एक बल, जोर देना चाहिए that they should act now well. They should perform all of this and they should be acting well. And that's correct. Alright guys, so this is a suggestion given by the writer himself or maybe herself. Alright. Now, as all the words that we wish to discuss for today are done, I'm going to move on to the top 5 words for today that are right here. Moribund, impel, breadwinner, alacrity and appall. So yeah, I'm waiting for your response, guys. Let's see who's going to answer all of these words for today. Yeah. I'm waiting for your responses. Impel is to force. Pehle aa gaya because we've just discussed it. Correct, Rahul? That's right. Impel is to force. Correct. Very well done. What else? Others, come on, guys. Other people who are there. Quickly. Breadwinner जो पैसे कमा के लाता है, बिल्कुल, that is the sole earner in the family. Sole earner, एक अकेला व्यक्ति जो पैसे कमाता है पूरी family में. That's breadwinner. Then three are left. Moribund, alacrity and appall. 3 are left. Oh, alright, so I guess apart from Rahul, people, only Rahul is answering. Yes, other people should also come. Moribund is, yes, that is in very bad state or something, that is waning. or declining. Correct, that is moribund. Absolutely correct, Rahul. That's correct for moribund as well. Now we are left with alacrity and appall. Appall is a verb and alacrity is a noun subject. So noun subject and verb, as we see right here. Okay, I'm going to help you guys with these words if you are unable to. Giravat, is it moribund? You can say to an extent, yes, Anup. Alacrity is readiness, guys. Your readiness, your willingness. Yes, will, yes. Rahul, that's also correct. And appall is something that is shocking, causing shock or worry, or you can say something that causes a shock. To disturb something. Anmol, to disturb, I won't say just to disturb, but it is something that is disturbing to someone. Something that is shocking, something that is disturbing, okay? That is appalling. Okay, Anmol? So anything, a situation that comes up, for example, these many deaths, they were disturbing, right? For us, people who heard this news, it was disturbing and shocking for all of us. That way you can say that appall is related to disturb. Alright guys, very well done today as well. Okay, great. Well off. So this was the article for today and these were the top 5 words from the article. Thank you guys for joining in the session, and if you wish to get the list of all these words, it is on our site. The link is given in the description below, and the comprehensive list is also there on the site only, as I told you in the initial phase of the session today. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow, okay, with another article and fresh words to discuss. Till then, keep learning and growing, guys. Okay, Anmol. All right. Thank you, Rahul. Got it. Great. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.